Hey, family, TACC man, how's your spirit? Talk to me. Tell me something good. Had a great day. Went to Juma. Got my prayers in. Went and got me some gumbo. Oh man, I made it. Wow, that's all right. But we're gonna have a good one today, and I'm starting to use this different format to whereas now, instead of just giving you instances, I'm gonna ask you guys questions afterwards, and I want you to analyze these things for yourself. This is a beautiful program. Like, I thank God for this program because you can intertwine it all kinds of ways. That's why I tell you I'm intelligent, but I don't think I'm that smart to make a program that works so beautifully all kinds of ways. And the thing is that you must be able to see it. It's and I always tell you guys this. It's about you. It's not about no one else. And see, this is what happens. We lose the focus. We start thinking about this, that, and the other. And it's not about any of that. It's about you, getting you right. So the topic of tonight is the blessings of healing. I made a typo on the thing, so excuse me. I was going too fast. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come in, then I'm gonna start. Let me take this hoodie off. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Give y'all a little bit of time. Come on in. I got me some gumbo. I like this bud because it's purple. I like purple bud. I really do. Hopefully, one of these days I get me a weed sponsor. Of course, I have the card and it's for my medical condition. So, it's a beautiful thing. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Keeps me calm, keeps me mellow, keeps me from acting crazy, and that's a blessing. All right, so I'm gonna kick it off because I'm not gonna wait too much longer. Show must go on. I'm giving you 30 examples of the blessings of healing versus blessings you miss. What's up, baby boy? Hey yo, I ordered I ordered that joint, right? It came today, but it's no bracket. It has no bracket, just a sheet. So it's nothing. I can't even hang it on nothing. That's crazy, but it is what it is. I just got to. When you come tomorrow, we're gonna order the right one. Because that definitely wasn't it. And I just got three new Firebuds from the shit that you like. Yeah, I bought the wrong one. I tell you, man, my vision is for small things is bad. I can see large, but so I guess it is what it is, though. Gonna make it do what it do. Mm. But here we go. Blessings of healing. What you gain. Okay. All right. Being able to sit in silence without panic. This is the blessings of healing and what you gain. I'm going to say it again. Being able to sit in silence without panic. Because most people uh, who are not at peace who have not healed or not in transition of try to do better in their life, 9 out of 10 times they can't sit in silence without panic because they're always thinking of something. Something has to be done. This has to. And when you heal, man, you know you let go and let God because you know he going to handle his business every time. He never missed yet, and he's not going to start now. Blessings of healing, what you gain. Number two, forgetting you have something to hide. See, because when you heal, it's you let it go. You let go and let God. This is what I tell you about always watching your past behind you. You have to let that go. That's over with. You know, it's just a lesson for you to get your blessings. It's for you to uh see what you liked about your past, what you didn't like, and for you to build boundaries. So the people that love you will respect them, and the people who don't, that's the ones you don't deal with. And that's just how life is. I didn't make the rules. But number three, the blessings of healing, what you gain. Energy that used to go into managing now goes into creating. See, when your mind is free, you're able to do things that you ordinarily wouldn't do. And like I, after going through what I went through, like I said, I could have took a different route, but I chose peace. And what did I do? Like I tell you all the time, the name of the program, TACC, Through Adversity Come Change. I have a book on Amazon. I have a podcast along with other things. This is when you're at peace. And when you're at peace, you can do all kinds of things, and it's not only mental, but it's physical too, because you have that energy to like just go. Number four, the blessings of healing, what you gain. The ability to apologize without collapsing. A lot of people can't do that because they can't face themselves. In order for you to heal, you have to be 100% real with yourself. You have to let go and let God. You can never heal if you're holding back. See, because God is the one who gives you the peace. And he knows if you're holding back, if you're lying to others and not being truthful, you can't lie to God. So the whole thing is for you to be able to apologize without going crazy. You have to be in that state because most people can't do it. Their pride, their ego. And what is ego? Easing God out. They won't let them do it. And the blessing is you're able to. The fifth, blessings of healing, what you gain. Not needing everyone to see you are as you hold on, let me say that again. Not like I told you guys, I'm dyslexic, so don't shoot the messenger. Not needing everyone to see you as good. Let me say that again. Not needing everyone to see you as good. A lot of times when people are not healed or not uh at peace, they want everybody to know everything, yeah. No, but when you're at peace, you good. Don't worry. Everything is peaceful. And also not seeing you as a person who has faults. A lot of people may see you just as good, but we all have faults. Number six, being bored without reaching for a distraction. And this is blessings of healing, what you gain. Being bored without reaching for a distraction. Like, before you healed or at peace, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. You don't have to do that no more. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to do that no more. You bored, you just be cool and just let the life play its part. Number seven, of blessings of healing, what you gain. Laughing so hard you cry and not having to flip into sadness. A lot of people who are not healed or at peace, they can't even laugh because they're letting life beat them down. Like, you know, I don't have anything, but I'm okay. A lot of people I see who are out here the whole time I was gone, they're in the same place, and nothing changed. They can't laugh, because life has been too serious. They let life beat them down. Number eight, of blessings of healing, what you gain. Saying I need help, like you're ordering coffee. A lot of people are not able to ask for help. Pride. And see, when you let all that go, you need help? Yo, I need help. And that's just life. So many of us really don't get it. And it's easy. If we come together, man, there's so much that we can accomplish. And we wouldn't be going through the things we're going through. And see, this is the beautiful thing about understanding life. All you need is a few good people, man, who can move the masses to doing the right thing. But you got to heal first. Learn the lies from the truth. Then you can speak the truth. And this is all I want. I want us to heal. I want us to be better. I want us all to win. No matter who. People like me, people don't like me. It don't matter. I want us all to win because there's enough money, there's enough land for everybody to be at peace. God don't make mistakes. He didn't make a world where the population is going to overrun run the world. No, they want to cut 2/3 of the population. That's almost 6 billion people. And they say if you gave everyone on this earth a football field of land, it wouldn't even fill the whole of Belize or one of them countries down there. So what about all the rest of the world? It's just the greed. It's the devil. He knows time is almost up. And this is why you have to heal too, man, because you got to be ready for that next life. Because if you lying and stunting and all that, you ain't gonna make it. You gotta let go, let God. You gotta go back to God pure, like when you came out your mother. You know, and I didn't make those rules, but that's how it is. Number nine, your body relaxing without you telling it to. Most people can't relax who are not healed or not blessed. They can't, because there's something always going on, right or wrong. You know, it's just how life is. Number 10, receiving love without scanning for the catch. See, now that's a deep one right there. A person say they love you, you're like, all right, what do they want? But when you heal, it's like, okay, well, now it doesn't mean be stupid, but okay. But when you're not healed, it's like, okay, what this guy want or what this broad want. Number 11, the end of rehearsing conversation in your head. Oh, okay, let me say it again. The end of rehearsing conversations in your head, like going over, like, was that what? You don't have to you let go and let God, man. It's a beautiful thing being at peace, man. And giving off peaceful energy everywhere you go. Beautiful thing. Number 12, being wrong and feeling curious, not ashamed. And you know what that means, right? When you're wrong and you're being curious, like, damn, what did I do? Other than, damn, what did I do? Like, okay, I did something, you're hiding. Other than like, okay, what did I do? Let me go back and let me try to rectify that. That's what a person that's healed does. 13, looking at old photos without a story of lack, being able to relate. 14, setting a boundary and not explaining it. That speaks for itself. Like I tell you, with the past, people have to respect your boundaries or you just don't deal with them. Period. 15, waking up already at peace instead of earning it. You know what it's like to be able to wake up every day and know that God got your back. Man, it feels good. I remember when I couldn't even wake up on time for Fajr prayer. Now it's mandatory. Just making the little things, doing the little things in life, and I enjoy it. Blessings you miss when you don't face your realities, what you lose. Knowing who actually loves you because you stop performing. The efficiencies of life without lies, even some small, even small ones. Let me say that again. The efficiency of life without lies, even small ones. Blessings you miss when you don't face your reality. This is what this part is. What you create with the energy you spent avoiding. Just think about what you would create if you wouldn't avoid it doing what you had to do. The version of your kid, partner, friend that shows up when you're real. I can't wrap my head around that one. That's sleeping through the night without a 3 a.m. visit from your own conscious. That's a deep one. That's prayer time. Your conscious wake you up. And I just got to saying that. Being surprised by your own goodness. That's not, of course, it's not real. You're not doing it from a place of peace. The deep rest that comes from having nothing to defend. Excuse me. Like I said, these are the blessings you miss when you don't face your realities and what you lose. The- what intimacy feels like when you're not hiding a single thing. The confidence that comes from keeping promises to yourself. That's why I say you got to be 100% real with you, no one else. Watch a hard emotion arrive and leave like weather. Being chosen by someone who sees all of you. It's the things you miss if you're not healed. The freedom of admitting you were the problem in one situation. Not healed. You ain't gonna do that. The pleasure of decision made without agonizing. Inversion of God, universe, life you meet if you stop running. Just think about that. You stop running, you meet the Most High, and He's going to give you the blessings. But now I want to give you questions. I want to ask you questions. I want you to think about this, because this is for you to help you to heal. I've given you the whole program. So now I'm giving you parts of it that will help you to heal. You got to ask yourself these questions. What avoidance causes you? What's a hard truth you suspect you pretending isn't real? Say that again. What's a hard truth you suspect you're pretending isn't real? That's looking at you. That's not looking at. That's why I said you got to be real with you. Everything starts and ends with you. Number two, where are you waiting for things to get easier before you show up? Think about that. Where are you waiting for things to get easier before you show up? Or why are you waiting for things to get easier before you show up? You got to make it happen. What feelings are you most skilled at escaping? See, this is stuff that you have to ask yourself. That's why I created these questions because I want y'all to start make thinking outside the box, using your head for more than a hat rack. I've explained what the program is and what it can do. Now, these are some of the questions and answers to help you to see so that you can do the program or go through the process. So, number four, who would you be if you stopped managing everyone's perception of you? Say that again. Who would you be if you stopped managing everyone's perception of you? Everybody is oh he thinks that she thinks it, and when you really don't care, it doesn't matter. See, when you're healed, only thing that matters is what God thinks and you think. And if what it does is it helps others, that's the blessing. You know, we're not in there hurting nothing ever again. Number five. Excuse me. It's the gumbo. What blessings are you refusing because it would require admitting you were wrong? A lot of us can't face that when we're not healed. And it's just simple, man. You got to be able to look in that mirror at that person and be able to be 1,000% honest with him. It's not about nobody. You can't heal until you right with that person in the mirror. And sometimes it might make you cry, it might break you down, but you got to learn to be honest with that person in the mirror. Because if you could be honest with that person in the mirror, you don't care about what other people say, feel, and think. I always use the analogy. If you had $2.90, I heard it's 3.50 now, but you got $3.50 in your pocket, and what someone says, which one of them will get you on the train? The 3.50 or what someone says, feels, and thinks? It's the 3.50. So this is how you have to live in your life because people going to be people, and news cycles only last 2 weeks. Of course, there's always something else coming up. But you have to learn to be able to face these things, you know, being able to admit you're wrong. A lot of people can't do that. Their ego won't let them. One of the blessings of actual healing. Check this out. What's something you would finally stop explaining if you healed this? Ask yourself that. What is something that you finally stop explaining if you healed it? You see, these are things that only you and God know. And this is why you have to be 100% honest with you because you can't heal until you're honest with you. What would your body feel like on a random Tuesday if you weren't carrying this? Like I say, it's things that pop up in your mind that only you and God know that when they pop up, your whole day is or week is messed up. And these are the things that you have to be able to alleviate out of your life. That's why it's called through adversity comes change. You got to go through the adversities to make the changes in your life. Excuse me. Mm. Uh, what decision becomes obvious when you stop trying to avoid pain? See, these are questions that I want you guys to ask yourself. These are questions that I've asked myself, and this is why I'm healed. After going through all I've been through in my life, you know, this is part of it. What have you called peace that was actually numbness? Think about it. These are questions you got to ask yourself if you want to heal. Now, this is on living life the way it's meant to be lived. What would you do today if you believe you were already worthy? You know, you got dreams, aspirations, things you want to do, places you want to go. You know, ask yourself these questions. This is about helping us to heal. We can't heal if we don't face a problem, especially if we don't think we have a problem or know we have a problem. But that's what I'm here for, to help us to heal. Where are you performing instead of participating in life? Just think about that. You know, these are questions that spark uh, a fuse in your brain. If you're a person that wants to change and has gone through a lot and see that you have to make a change in your life in order for your life to be better. These are just questions I'm asking you to ask yourself. What's something grief has taught you that comfort never could? Like I always tell you, you don't get thought processes in happiness. You get them in chaos. You got to go through it to get to it. Like I said, anything that God puts you through, He's going to get you through because He doesn't make mistakes, and whatever He has you going through is for a reason. You just have to pay attention and find out and figure out the reason. If you face your biggest fear about reality, what might you gain on the other side? Ask yourself. If you let it go, what do you think you would gain to be at peace? These are questions you got to ask yourself if you want to heal. What's one area where you're asking why me that you could shift to what now? Let me say that one more time. What's one area where you're asking why me that you could shift to what now? And see, this is when you know you're healing or you heal. You don't ask why you, because you know God don't make mistakes, and everything that He takes care, everything He makes, He takes care of. What's up, my brother? Wa alaikum assalam. What's going on with you? Yes, you did. Ain't no question. Okay. Is it through adversity comes change? Is it that right there? Is it right there? Right there? Yes, sir. Hey, look. Hey, look. Look. You're on the podcast. Look, guys. You on the podcast. You don't see it? From Detroit. Through adversity come change is all the way in Detroit. That's what tell them, Snoop. Yeah. That's right. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. Say again? No, I ain't. Hmm. Hey, guys, I got me some motherfucking gumbo today and some moochies. Yeah, Juma. Of course I did. I traveled in the accessoride all the way to Harlem. Alhamdulillah. Yes, sir. This is my medicine. I got the card. Yeah, for my ailments. Yeah, this is my brothers from Detroit, y'all. That's Big Snoop, Chef Snoop, Mike Epps, personal chef, and my brother Ghazi. We is all in college together. And Snoop is a perfect example of through adversity comes change. Snoop used to run the kitchen in the joint and came out, and now he's the head chef for Mike Epps. That's a perfect example. Plus he does work with, what's the name of that organization you with, Snoop? Ceasefire. Okay. Okay, give them all your information right now, so they can, if they in your town, that they can come. There you go. That's Chef Snoop. Here we go. Here he is right there. That's Chef Snoop. So if you come to Detroit, you see him, just say Rich sent me. Say through adversity comes change, and he gonna take care of you. I know. I see. Did you read it yet? It's no question. Look, you tell him. Look, you tell him. Yeah. Ain't no question. That's right. That's right.
Part of it belong to us.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Ain't no question.
That's what we do.
Yes,
We cross
sir.
the country with it.
That's
Peace,
right.
love across the country.
That's right.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
When we met, we never separated.
That's right.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Good people know good people.
Yes, sir. All over the country.
And and the brother know what he knows. He say what he say. And we support.
That's right.
Now my Pistons playing, and I'm gonna watch them because after they beat these people, we're gonna go up there and destroy New York.
Yeah, I mean, the beautiful thing. Look, hey, look. Let me tell you this right here. The beautiful thing about a mouth, it can say anything.
I'm gonna say it now, and I'm gonna say it after the game.
Inshallah, inshallah.
These people we whooping New York. We're gonna beat the brakes up off of Brunson. He our little brother.
I hear you.
We gotta teach him like we told Mike.
Okay,
Get his turn, but his turn ain't right now.
okay,
This our turn.
okay. The big
He
blue.
gonna get his turn though. We gonna support him too, but right now we gonna keep beating the brakes up off of him. That's how we teach one.
That's right.
Me and sharpen me like steel sharpen steel. We gonna teach one.
That's right.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we just want to reach out to you, brother. We want to tell you we love you.
I love
We
you
want to
too.
tell you we miss you. We want to tell you we support, and we want to show your book off.
That's right. And let me know how y'all like it.
No, we love you. We love
Okay.
you though now.
That's right.
We've been had it. We show you we come on, man.
That's right.
We're gonna watch the rest of this little game because God just got here.
All right, man. Love y'all.
He had me cook all day and then this just showed up. So
Okay, what you made?
I did lamb, Detroit lamb chops, the finest. He did pig ears, pig feet. We did pretty wings, a little mac, a little baked beans, a little mashed potato.
Yeah,
Love.
I just made some mashed potatoes and some cornbread and some collard greens.
Well, you cook a little bit.
Yeah, I know. My. Hey, Gaze, hey, Gaze. Tell him what they used to call my food, exquisite. They used to say, hey, look, they used to say, Snoop, yeah, he cook good, but your food is exquisite.
Snoop at that time, but he just stepped his game up, man. At that time, all he really knew how to make was chili mac. And it really wasn't, that chili mac, ain't nobody coming to the town hall that day. Hey, he stepped his game up now. You know what he said about Elijah, right? Elijah himself, he just told it. Hey, in my sleep, I don't make chili mac.
I know that's right.
That's puppy chops.
Yes, sir.
My dogs eat salmon and vegetables. He'll tell you that.
I know that's right.
That's what I cook for my dog. They eat salmon and vegetables. So that chili mac he talking about, that's what he used to dream about because he was a kid. He was on a banana boat
from Africa.
yeah, he called Nigeria. He rode that boat over here from Nigeria. He was on that banana boat.
Hey, guys, you gonna go for that, guys?
Man, I ain't paying no attention to him, man. I'm trying to watch the game.
All right, y'all, man. I love y'all.
All right, we love you too.
All right, I'll talk to y'all. Yeah, see, that's what healing, going through adversity comes change. Look, they got my book all the way in Detroit, both of them, supporting. And the brother Snoop has all kind of activist movements going on in Detroit and around the country with the stop the violence with the guns and all that. So I got some positive brothers, man. And they perfect examples of what through adversity come change really mean, because both of them was in the feds with me. Both of them came home and Gaz got his job with Ford, and he's been doing that for the last since 2009 when we all came home before I went back in, and Snoop has been the head chef for Mike Epps. Now he's the head chef for the biggest club over there in Detroit. And plus he has his own little things going on as well. So this is what I'm talking about when I say healing. Healing is also surrounding yourself with the right kind of people. People can who you can grow with, who you can elevate with. People who are not just doing nothing. They have things that they're doing to be progressive, and they're helping the country as they do it. So this is what I'm talking about. A lot of times, man, we limit ourselves so much, man. And if we just paid attention, man, we'd be really, really good. Let me see where I was at. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So on living life the way it's meant to be lived. What would you do today if you believe you were already worthy? Ask yourself. These are the questions. Where are you where are you promising instead of participating? What's something grief has taught you that comfort never could? If you face your biggest fear about reality, what might you gain on the other side? And see, I challenge you to challenge yourself. Of course, these are things I had to do being locked up, losing my parents, losing my family. I had to go through these things mentally by myself. And then when you're incarcerated, it's hard, of course. You can't go, you're frustrated about all kinds of things. And thank God I was able to go through that and still keep my faculties after 28 years in there. And while I was in there, like I said, I got an honorary master's degree in business. I created 30 apps, devices, business concept, plus a bunch of other things. So I utilized my time to prepare myself for right now. And this is what we have to start doing, even if we in the lowest of low. The A marathon doesn't start from a person running. It starts from the first step. You can stop whatever you're doing and make a change. It's here. And you got to have it in your heart to want to do the right thing. If you don't have it in your heart, it's not going to happen. But when you got it in your heart, and see, once you start to feel it in your heart, it makes your mind say, man, I got to make change, man. I feel it. It's a feeling, you know, and it comes in time. It's not always just like that. So like I told you, it took me almost 60 years to get it. But I thank God I got it. Could have been a lot worse. What part of your story have you outsourced to someone else's interpretation? Ask yourself. What part of your story have you outsourced to someone else's interpretations? Where have you confused suffering with where have you confused suffering with virtue? Questions. These are questions. I just want you to ask yourself. What blessings are you currently calling a burden because it didn't arrive how you wanted? That's ungrateful. That's truly ungrateful. What would healing actually feel like? Not the idea, but the ordinary Tuesday of it. Ask yourself, if you live the rest of this year fully honest about your realities, what would you have by December that you don't have now? And see, these are cold questions that uh we must ask ourselves in order for us to heal. And I know you'll probably say, why he's always talking about healing. I've been through a lot in my life, and the only way I got through it is by healing. Do you know what it's like to lose hundreds and hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in property and money and jewelry and business, and then the people that you've lived this life with just says, and then you inside, there's nothing you can do. So you're going to be bitter for a while, but when God steps in, first he makes you forgive others, because if you can't forgive others, he can't forgive you. And then after you're able to forgive others, then he makes you forgive yourself. Once you truly forgive yourself, this is when he gives you the blessings of healing. And once you heal and you're at peace, it's nothing like it, man. It's just like you see life for what it really is. People see people for who they are, and you don't judge. You just understand that that's where they at in their life. You understand? It's like what's going on in the world today. So many people are blind. It's like, we're living in a cultist world. But I can see what it is clearly. I don't judge. It is what it is, because there's nothing I can do. But the thing that I can do is hate it in my heart. If I can't do something with it, my hand, speak on it. And if you can't do that, like I said, hate it in your heart. But the thing is, we don't want to hate. We want to love. This is why 5 principles, 3 articles, 1 healer. And the healer is helping everyone accept, achieve, and appreciate love. That's what it's about. It's time. You see what's going on in the world. You'll still want to hate. Look what it's getting us. We're despised around the world. We no longer the number one country in the world. I remember going around the world. I've been to 7 countries numerous times, and they treat us like kings and queens. It's not going to happen no more. And that's sad, because we're supposed to be able to go around the world and experience every culture that we possibly can, just like they come and experience our cultures. And it's sad, but it's only through adversity change takes place. We have to go through these things for things to change. Now, watch, fast forward 5, 10 years from now, things will have changed back, but it's going to take time. But we just got to keep fighting a good fight. And it's only through adversity change takes place. Like I said, this was a very good uh, show tonight. I got my boys in from Detroit, Ghazi and Chef Snoop, and reading my book. That was a beautiful thing. So you know this is blessings of being a good person. You know, it's blessings of being a good person. And that was an example. You know, here I am doing podcasts, and I got my cats from Detroit calling in with the book. Beautiful thing. Alhamdulillah. God is the greatest. Scotty, I'm out of here, baby boy. You have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Will you come in the morning or in the afternoon? All right, baby boy. You coming in the morning or the afternoon? I told you that motherfucker, that bleach is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Talk about bleach. Can you dig it? I told you, man. And then you run the joint, and that sucks that in, and that kills everything in there. I know what I know. You think I got all these gray hairs for nothing? Yes, sir. Yeah, that bleach is a bad mofo. Yo, I used to use that when I used to go to my PO and put it in my patch. Ain't no question. I used to put it in my patch, and I used to be getting high off of heroin, and that shit kill the heroin. So they be like, "Yo, the patch is clean." Yo, that shit is mean. Trust me. But I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night, my boy. Come early. Come early. Come early. So we can smoke some of this new shit I got. I got 3 new ones. And bring some paper so you don't cry. Bring some rolling paper. All right. All right, baby boy. Have a good night. To the audience, like I said, find your peace. It's a blessing and peace. Tac man out. All right. Peace, baby boy.